and welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I'm going to be doing a chit chat get ready with me. And if you hear any noise in the background, it is people watching TV downstairs and just noises and all that stuff. I have my fan going on because it is so hot in here and I'm about to put a full face of makeup on. So I need a fan in here. So if you hear that, I'm sorry. Anyways, so today we're going to be doing a chit chat get ready with me. So let's just go ahead and get right into the video because I'm going to be talking the entire video. For primer, I'm going to be using the Tarte Clean Slate Poreless Primer. I love this stuff. You guys know that I love this stuff. I've been using it for so long. And I'm just going to apply it all over my face. So for an update, if you've been following my channel for a while, you will know that I've been MIA on YouTube for a couple of months. I have been super duper busy. I've been a busy bee for the past couple of months. And I've just been working and I've been actually going back to school because I was in school for radiology. But then I switched my major to education, so I'm actually going to school to become an elementary school teacher. So that's actually going to be a lot of fun. And at the moment right now, it is summertime and I am that crazy person that decided to take 4 online classes so that I can graduate next spring. But then I have to go to a completely different school because I'm going to a community college at the moment. And I'll be switching over from that school to a university. Moving on to, if you notice, I'm not going to be using eye primer today. I'm going to be doing the concealer route today for my look. I'm going to use some Too Faced Born This Way foundation. I love this foundation. You will see it in one of my makeup favorites videos that I just, not recently, but it's one of my recent videos that I've uploaded. Also, secret thing, if you're still watching by this time, I'm actually going to be posting a lot more frequently now since I kind of have a little bit more free time. So I'll be posting a lot more, and I have a bunch of videos lined up that I'm actually going to be filming right now so that they're all ready to go and we can watch all of my fun videos. But anyways, let's move on to foundation. I'm going to just pump this on the back of my hand like this, and I'm going to apply it with a damp beauty blender. Hold on. My hair likes to get all up in my way. I probably should pull it back, but I'm too lazy to do that, so we're just gonna go right for it, you know? Let's just talk about the fact that if you watch CTFXC, Charles Trippy, Allie Trippy, if you watch them, let's just talk about the fact that they're actually in my hometown right now, and I have yet to go and say hi to them. Like, what am I doing, you know? So that's actually very interesting because they're one of my favorite YouTubers, and they're probably, obviously there are a lot of more people's favorite YouTubers, and if they're in your hometown, you want to go and say hi to them, you know? So I'm just going to apply this all over. Like I said a little bit ago, I actually have a full list of video ideas ready to go, so I just need to start filming them and editing them. But if you have any suggestions, leave them down below, or tweet me your suggestions, or send me a Snapchat. I have all of my links down below if you want to check any of my social media out, because I post really good pictures on my Instagram. My foundation is not wanting to go on that well today. Let's see. I feel like I have like a whole section of review that there used to be. I feel like I'm using the one that isn't. There we go. That's what the problem is. I have 2 beauty blenders right here, and one I like really dampened it, and then this one's just kind of slightly wet because I'm going to bake with it. and I picked up the wrong one to do my foundation, so my foundation isn't going on as smoothly. Well, now I guess it needed to sink into my skin. I don't know. Because, you know. Okay. Hold on. I feel like I need a little bit more right on this cheek. I got some rosy cheeks, you know. Need to cover all that up. I think I am all good to go with the foundation. I think I went a little overboard on the foundation, but that's okay. That is okay. Okay. I think I'm good with foundation. We've been on foundation for like an hour now. So, moving on. I'm gonna wipe that off. Okay. What do I normally do next? Y'all, I have not done my makeup, like a full face makeup, in like a month. And so it's kind of weird for me to be doing this because I don't remember like what I'm supposed to be doing. Next, I'm going to be doing some concealer. That's what I'm going to be doing. And I'm going to go ahead and I have the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer, which is a favorite around YouTube right now. That concealer, and I have the Laura Mercier translucent powder to set or bake my concealer. And one tip that I like to do is I like to go ahead and pour out some of the powder into the cap and have that ready to go on hand once my concealer hits my face, because I don't want it to crease. That is like a no-no in makeup, is creased makeup. Worst thing ever when you have creased makeup or flashback makeup. What am I doing? Okay. So I'm going to be using the contour brush from Real Techniques. You know I'm obsessed with this brand. I love Real Techniques. It's my favorite. Let's see. I'm going to apply some on that eye and some on this eye. I just want to also point out that it's currently 9:45. I don't know if y'all can see that. It's 9:45 p.m. and I'm doing my makeup right now. So, and I'm just gonna I'm gonna blend this in, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. I love this concealer, y'all. This concealer, y'all know how much I raved about that NARS concealer that was only $12 and it was like a little tube. This came out and I am living for this stuff. It's amazing. You can see a full difference in my face when I put this on in the camera. Oh, I put too much powder. Okay, now I'm going to be baking my under eyes, and I'm going to put a little bit kind of where there we go. We're going to do our blush and our highlighter. So these are the two that I'm using. This is the Too Faced one that I always use in pretty much every single one of my videos because I'm obsessed with it and I love it. And then that's for blush. And then for highlighter, I'm going to be using the Pixie and Aspen Ovard highlighter in Santorini Sunset. So, multitask brush from, I almost said Urban Decay, from Real Techniques, and applying this to my cheeks. Can y'all see that? Ooh, that actually looks real good. I feel like I put a lot on. Okay, so we got that figured out. And then I'm going to be taking the Pixie and Aspen Santorini Sunset highlighter from that. Okay, so I have Too Faced little brush, and I'm going to dip it into my highlight. And we're just going to go to town with our highlight. There we go. That looks real good. And I like to pop a little bit on the end of my nose. Just, woo, girl. That is some poppin' highlighter. Don't need to get this. This is from Walgreens. It's from Target. And it is some real good highlighter. Look at that. Look at that highlighter. Okay, anyways, so after that is done, I'm going to start moving on to my eyeballs. So, for my eyes, we are working with the Too Faced Peach palette because this is one of my go-tos and one of my favorites. I love this palette. First, before I do anything with my eyes, actually I need to prime my eyes with some concealer. I'm going to be priming my eyes with concealer, and I'm also going to be going ahead and curling my lashes. So, let's go ahead and do that. Alright. And I'm going to go ahead and stick some of this on the eyelids. I feel like this works so much better than your normal eye primer, just because I feel like it covers up like all the veins and like discoloration on your eyelids. So I've recently kind of switched to doing that instead of just using the Urban Decay primer, because I feel like this does a lot more better to me. Anyways, okay. So for a setting color, I'm going to be taking the base shadow brush from Real Techniques, and I'm going to apply Peaches and Cream all over it as like a color that's just going to work all over and kind of set that primer or the concealer that we just applied. Just poked myself in the eye. I'm going to grab the this is the brush that is in the Naked Smoky palette, and I like using the little fluffier side, and I'm going to be putting puree into my crease. And then taking the little stubbier side, I guess, the more penciled shaped brush side, I'm going to be taking a mixture of Summer Yum and Charmed, I'm Sure, into the crease as well to kind of deepen it out a little bit. I'm going to kind of play around with the colors by adding a little bit more puree back in there. We just want a really pretty color, yeah, no? Okay, so after those are applied, I'm going to apply sometimes I like to use this brush, sometimes I don't. I'll use my finger, but this is just the eyeshadow brush from the Naked 3 palette. And I like to use Nectar and Luscious. It depends on what I'm feeling. Let's see, I'm going to swatch them just to see which one I want to do. I'm going to go with Nectar because it's a lot lighter, and I'm just going to apply that onto my lid, and maybe I might use a little bit of the other one too. And I'm going to apply Luscious over that, so it gives it a really, really pretty sheen look. So I'm applying Nectar on the lid, all across the lid, and then Luscious right over it. And then I'm going to be taking where is it at? Here it is. This is the Deluxe Crease Brush from Real Techniques, and I'm going to be mixing Georgia and White Peach into the top of my eye, just to kind of like into, I guess, the brow bone. And this is just kind of like an everyday look. I decided to do my everyday look instead of a more crazier look for a Chit Chat Get Ready With Me. Which basically I'm getting ready to film videos. So, next I'm going to be taking 2 different mascaras. My go-to at the moment is the Better Than Sex mascara from Too Faced. Yes, Too Faced. And the Pixie Bottom Lash Mascara. So, so now that my eyes have mascara on them, this is the look that I chose to go with. I really like it. So anyways, with that, that is the end of my video for today. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and leave a comment down below letting me know what other videos you would like to see, because I have a ton of them coming. Literally anytime that I can get them edited and uploaded as fast as I can, because I'm going to be filming a bunch here in a second. So I will see you guys in my next video. Oh, also follow my social medias and all of that stuff, and subscribe, all that, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.